Hi Scorpios, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your December 2017 reading. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome if you are new. Welcome and thanks to you who have liked and subscribed and shared and received readings not only on a monthly basis but on a bi-weekly basis even. Thank you for your support. All right, so I just got my very first Lenormand deck, and I've just been fascinated with all the different things you can learn about this. So I started kind of playing around with one of the spreads that I learned about. And the card in the center of the spread represents a rider. This is a person who's coming to visit or a message coming in. Because it's next to the clouds card for me, this could be a person who is maybe between 40 to 50 or 45 to 55, dark brown hair or brown hair. Now in the beginning, you guys were maybe tending to your beautiful garden, connecting out with others, having a nice time, enjoying your own private life, feeling like the sun, shining brightly, completely fulfilled like a kid again. And now in the end of the month, I see clouds and mice, which means confusion and fear. Having to maybe even pick up and move sometimes. Now I asked a little bit about this rider card energy, and I have a few cards here to explain what some of this is for whoever's energies these are. And of course I pull in various energies. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at josiek42@gmail.com. The information is in the box below. If this is someone's energies who this person has come in and there seems to be confusion and almost even second thinking about what has transpired. It's a person who maybe drinks a lot, a person who celebrates and parties a lot, a person who maybe has more than one person in his life as far as, or her life as far as dating. A very maybe more of an emperor type energy, like harsh a little bit. Somebody, I feel this is you. You're coming to the idea that something no longer fulfills you and that these cups are empty as you're moving into a new direction. But at some point when it came to court or financial connections, somebody wasn't answering the phone. Now, you guys put a lot of energy into a situation with maybe what felt like a soulmate connection. Therefore, as you are walking away, you are having to go deep within with the Hermit energies to really look at how, what was, what is, who you are now. The Temperance Angel is here to help you heal so you can contemplate new ideas and a new direction so that you can let go of that which is spilt and gone and move forward into a new path. So even to my left, I did another reading to clarify this one, because that's what I do. And some of you are or have been connecting with a person who has air sign energies, which is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you felt trapped to that situation. Maybe this person had some water in their sign as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And there's some sort of communication here, I feel, about money and then somebody getting defensive. So Spirit's trying to tell you in the next week and a half to 2 weeks that a lot of this is going to come to a close for you, and that Spirit's trying to bring in a new beautiful career and financial path, maybe even a new passionate path. Maybe it's from all the connecting you've been doing out in that garden. You know, connecting with friends once in a while, pulling away, doing your own thing, connecting out once again. And in this path, maybe you ran into someone who was an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but they moved really quickly. And some of you, not all of you, have been trying to stand strong with the strength energies here to not become or remain addicted to a person, place, situation, or connection. So some of you may be reminiscing, which is great, but it is time to move in a new direction. And then again, here comes an offer, but it's new and it's small. So Spirit's telling you to be cautious, because sometimes these small offers of love do not grow. Therefore, they leave you with heartache. So you've been warned ahead of time to just take your time and observe, and don't be afraid to continue to move forward. That if someone especially is coming back from your past, for some of you, not all of you, could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, they may feel, you may feel because of this person's energies down, sad, depressed, or poor. Something may be falling apart right before your eyes, and you may be coming to the realization that someone was dishonest about something. But justice is in your favor in the next 2 to 3 weeks with the major arcana Judgment. And the Nine of Cups is saying Spirit's trying to bless you with an opportunity when it comes to career and finances. This is a blessing from the universe. It could be a creative gift, business, idea, career path. And here you are working hard, or maybe even coming to the truth of a situation when it comes to what you need to do moving forward. And here in your outcome position, and the Wheel of Fortune starting to move good for you as you lay down this struggle, as you do move forward. You may have been concerned and trying to follow your intuition when it comes to children and situations at home. But this person, I think, eventually just going to find out, they don't know how to love, or they're not accepting love. So don't let yourself get up in your head about that. Spirit's saying you will receive the recognition and attention that you deserve, and the attention and recognition you deserve is fair and balanced. There's equal give and take. Yeah, I keep seeing offers coming in, especially from someone who has water in their chart for you guys. Scorpios. Hopefully I continue to say Scorpios. Gets crazy after a day of these. So let's see. Scorpio energies, please. I would like to do a general spread with the Sacred Circle Tarot deck by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason in combination with, where are they? Actually, I'm gonna combine them with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed. So again, it's a circle spread. I'm going to confirm with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck as we go through each step of the circle spread before us. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Scorpio with clearly defined messages regarding, let's start out with career and finance energies at this time and on through to the end of December 2017. All right, so Spirit's telling you guys, use your imagination. When it comes to your boundaries, when it comes to your goals, your ideas, moving ahead, what do you want to accomplish and achieve in your path at this time? Maybe some of you are dealing with somehow how to figure out communication with a female, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or just the energies of Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And Spirit's saying that if you speak clearly but in a very fair and just manner, that there will be success. Spirit's saying congratulations. I feel also the energies of someone starting their own business, getting clear about their goals. Yeah, and that's good, because look at in your thoughts position. We've got ulterior motives causing chaos. So if that's what you're thinking, that's what you could end up living. So focus on your imagination and success. All right, so in the relationship sector, we have got the High Priest saying, I am looking at your life path. You've done well. You've made it a long way through a difficult path, and now you may move into a new direction, except for this one. It's probably the one you really want, but it's forbidden. There's a wall there. And Spirit's saying the reason we block these paths for you is that so you don't have to go through something another time with, with your life path. They want you to be successful. And it is lined up also with the success card. So if you guys are looking for a new path in career and finances, it is time to I was waiting for my dog to stop barking. That disrupts me. Oh, listen to Spirit about paths. If a path becomes blocked or seems not right, then go beyond it. There'll be another opportunity. So this is relationships connected to business opportunities. In your creative inspirations position, we have got the Moon card and the High Priestess. That's beautiful. So, you know, the Moon card is scary because you don't know exactly where it is this path is leading you. But the High Priestess is here to shine the light for you, to bring you some sort of clarity in your foundation of what it is you want to do that's creative, or what it is you've always done that's very creative that maybe you could sell or start a small business with. In your actions position, something has to be sacrificed in order to use your imagination and manifest this success. So listen not to what's being said to you, but to the actions of others. Do they do what they say? For some reason, that's in your actions position in December. In your emotional aspects position, we have movement. And the Queen of Cups, listening to her intuition. Maybe somebody comes in quickly. If so, focus on observing. Take your time. Wait for the High Priestess to shine her light on your path, because there may be something connected to some sort of connection here that is just has to be sacrificed. Something has to come out of this equation. So in your subconscious, we've got the Tower and conclusions. Wow. Subconsciously, I think some of you, not all of you, know that there needs to be a conclusion here in some way. There needs to be a new path, or there has been a new path, and it needs to continue in the way that it is ending. And Spirit saying, you will have success when you bring something to a conclusion, but don't head towards that which is forbidden, because you may have already lived that path. Go in a new direction. Now, in your practical day-to-day matters, you've got the High Priestess of Fire. She is guiding you when it comes to financial gain. Again, imagination, success, creativity. Get excited. You are being led by the High Priestess. So she's going to guide you if you ask as to what your gift, your talent is. Your inner strengths position is about diplomacy. When you come to the realization that either you've been in denial or this person has been in denial, I think it's you. And it's time to stop and really listen closely. Because again, something has to be sacrificed in order for success to come in. And I think it's this chaos and this person or energy that's ulterior motives. Maybe you're connected somehow and are in denial that that chaos is part of this connection, and at some point it's just easier to say, I am going to be diplomatic, I'm going to listen, I'm going to watch, and I'm going to move forward and sacrifice my past so I can create new beautiful beginnings. In the first week and a half to 2 weeks from watching this video, we have pardon me, a solid foundation. So moving to a new home, creating a new business, which I'm really feeling. And the reminder here, this is a tombstone that says don't forget. Don't forget what? Now here is a warning for somebody. With the web energies, it's like when that spider moves on that web, it reverberates and affects everything further down the line. So it's time for someone to look at their reflection closely when it comes to the path they're on. Is it the right path for them financially? Or, because you do have the shaman energies here, is it time to step into your own path and free yourself from some sort of restriction? Look at, they're offering the warrior card energies. But there's fear of regret here when Spirit's saying that you can resolve this problem by grounding yourself and applying your creativity. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we've got adventure. Make it an adventure. Open your heart to the opportunity. Observe, listen. And there will be a reward if you take quick action when it comes to something that you could own, run, maybe manage. And that's when a part of you is going to be reborn and excited about something new here. Let me see here. What do we have? So we had development. Okay. Yes. So in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, you guys are developing, you're creating with the Queen of Swords energies. You are manifesting some sort of success. And there's a rebirth here. Part of you, someone here is going to be reborn. They're going to feel reborn, like that sun, looking at their path for the very first time, because that path represents this Scorpio's, whoever I'm reading for, their individuality. That's the most fulfilling part that you could feel, is when you can find that self-fulfillment, everything else seems calmer in life. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, we have the Chariot energies. So, taking steps in a new direction, having the warrior energies to be able to step in that direction, even though you're not sure how far you're going to get, but to actually take the steps to see, to find out. If it is a small business and you're working full time, work in the evenings and weekends. Pardon me. Because I feel it's something that will make you happy and excited if you can figure out what it is. Now, real quick, the first week and a half to 2 weeks, there may be a message about some sort of offer. It may be that you don't see the entire picture, so make sure that others are being honest with you and you with yourself. The High Priestess of Spirit is here along with the High Priestess of Air. So you're being guided. We saw this down here right now on through the next month to the end of and into January. There's a risk here you guys could take if you remain loyal to what you know you are worthy of. If you know the right, the good and bad choices, and come to an understanding with Spirit of where it is you want to go and what it is you want to summon into your path. Coming to the understanding that we all summon into our path every experience we have, whether we do it consciously or subconsciously or spiritually. It's because it's something we needed to learn. So now we have time and the energies of the Strength card to summon something in with our mind wide open. What is it you want to learn? This represents training, education. Meditate to Spirit. Ask for them to guide you when it comes to the steps you need to take. Create an obedient path for yourself and follow it. Spirit's saying let go because they're telling you that I feel someone feels like they're trapped to their job and they want to do something but they're afraid to. And look at in your outcome position in the next 4 to 6 weeks, if you take the steps and apply the energies here, like, you know, angels wait for you to do something. So if you guys don't do something, they don't do it for you because they wait excitedly for the energies. And the energies come from taking the steps, from writing things down, to doing the research, to take. And as you're just slowly but surely taking steps, you'll start to notice whether something's being blocked and not fulfilling, or whether something starts to roll and work out and just fulfills you and it's meant to be. And you'll know. And if not, then you move on to the next thing. But I feel a really closed off energy here. Like, well, even if I try that, it's not going to work. And these are the cycles Spirit wants you to think about. What if you changed the way you said that? You know? I know this is going to work. Therefore, I'm going to do it no matter what differences of opinion or ideas or thoughts or what anybody has, because I belong in a path that fulfills me. And unknowingly, I think Spirit's going to help to bless you with a financial path associated with what it is that you create. For some of you, it may have to do with flowers, roses, beauty. All right, so let's see. I'm going to get into... I lose all my cards. I just get so crazy because I love it. All right, so love and romance, please, Spirit. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, I just saw a card that didn't belong. All right. It was about emotional loss. I really don't see a lot of that here, though, other than, well, no. Other than what's happening now that you could walk forward and away from doing something successful. Welcome the Tower. If it's time for the Tower, then it's time for the Tower. That means it's an exciting new thing. There's an exciting new path ahead of you. All right, so when we talk about success in the center, you being and using your imagination. You've got children in the center. So there are children connected to you trying to be successful, trying to use your imagination. In your thoughts, we've got chaos and ulterior motives, but there's a really strong magnetic attraction. Yeah. Okay, so in your relationship sector, yeah, some of you have been on a long, difficult path, and the priest is telling you, go ahead, you made it through this path, you've learned from the lesson, and now you can step into a new path, and boom, right away, stepping into that path that's blocked. Thinking about a past life connection that may not be, which is what I'm feeling, but I will continue. In the foundation, there's moon. There's a new path. There's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do about this path. I'm afraid of this path. But the high priestess is going to light the path before you. She's going to bring you clarity. She's going to bring you the truth. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. They always, always are. But if this is someone who does have children, remember to put your children first and to allow the high priestess to light your path. You don't have to do anything in December 2017, but enjoy the holidays. In your actions position, okay, listening not to what's being said to you, but to the actions of others, and understanding that there may have to be a sacrifice. And there is some retreat here. So those are actions. Maybe it's time for the adults to take a moment to step back and to communicate. And then you can decide, Scorpios, if you want to sacrifice this connection or listen closely. Maybe they are making a true effort of sorts. Now, emotional aspects position. Intuition and movement. Someone moving quickly, trying to listen to your intuition, but still not maybe being able to forget and forgive and to learn and to release and to heal and all those things that have to be done. Therefore, they're sitting in your emotional position. In your subconscious, watching something coming to an end. Bringing something to a conclusion. And finally, a separation. So subconsciously, you guys know this is on its way. This is a path you have finally lived beyond. And Spirit, I feel, is forbidding you from going back into that with your emotions. There's going to be success when it comes to children, when it comes to your life with your children, if you're worried about that. In your practical matters position, we have the Queen of High Priestess of Fire. Okay, so she's guiding your way when it comes to great gain. And Spirit saying, let your friends like me help you through this. Romantic feelings are great and everything, but yes, I feel like children, they take up most of your life, and there's a reason for that, and it's a blessing, and I went through it, and I was a lonely single mom for quite a bit of it. I'm trying to, okay, here we go. So in your inner strengths position, we have denial and diplomacy. So being diplomatic. All right, so in your inner strengths, what do we say about that? Being diplomatic when it comes to maybe this retreat with someone, contemplating if they are doing what they're saying, if you believe what they're saying, contemplating creative ways to be clear about children. And yet, yeah, having the energies to be diplomatic. Trying to figure out, okay, this is what you guys are figuring out. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have got, allow the situation to unfold naturally, because Spirit's trying to tell someone out there that you are in denial that this is working, that this doesn't have to be sacrificed, and it's a shame. Just be diplomatic, have a conversation, do it in a healthy way, communicate, because if there are children here, obviously you will never leave each other's life, so there's nothing to worry about other than to make it the best you can. Work together, not apart. So in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, there's a vision here. Some Scorpios are making a plan. They're creating and developing a solid foundation. And they're hoping that they do deserve love, and you do. You guys are very, very loved, and Spirit's telling you that Cupid's arrow is aiming right towards you. Oh, they're telling you this was an accident. They're telling you that your individuality is absolutely beautiful, stunning, all the way down to the core. Oh. And they're telling you also that love is worth waiting for. Okay? It's just about being patient, learning life, loving children, and waiting and praying. Prayer will bring in a life partner. Not a particular, we don't have to wish about a person. We just have to trust in Spirit to bring in a true love. Look at that. A romance of a lifetime. And we have the Chariot energies. So this could be that you meet someone on a trip, maybe you go on a trip, or you start taking steps in a new direction, a direction that maybe you don't know where it will lead you. And with the Courage energies, you're reaching out and hoping to connect with someone. You have the courage to do so, but we also have nostalgia here, so be careful. It's okay to enjoy your memories, but you have to decide how much you're going to sit in recovery. But, you know, you're going to be looking ahead, too, at little beginnings and saying, well, that might have potential. It's a difficult new path. And I'm all for marriages until I feel disrespect. I feel, yeah, like you guys made an effort in the first week and a half to 2 weeks. I still see you guys wanting to make the effort. And maybe reconnecting or getting to know someone new who's maybe always surrounded by people. And there's two different perspectives when it comes to this connection. And maybe there's a discussion or a hope or a prayer to make something rework and give it a relationship a chance. And then maybe something, whoever's energies these are, can climb to a higher level of commitment. And there can be passion. And there can be healing. So you could recapture romance for some of you who have just felt like things were never going to come back together, whoever's this is. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying free yourself, get to know each other, release your ex. So again, we're back to someone who may be stuck in their thoughts about someone. Maybe they're trying to give it another chance, which I think, yeah, Spirit's kind of trying to say that's the forbidden path. It is time to move forward. Have your heart-to-heart conversations. Get through conversations about finances and allow yourself some space. Maybe space will make the difference, whoever that was. Again, if you want a personal reading, because these are examples, of course, and do touch to a lot of people's energies, feel free to email me at josiek42@gmail.com. Now, did we pull a word of prayer in the beginning, and did I lose it somewhere? Because I usually do. No, so I'll pull one real quick and see what Spirit has to say to Scorpios, please, for December 2017. Thank you. All right, so you guys received caring. Aw. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, about others, and the world. So to close, I'm going to read from the book. Mother Mary sent you this card as a reminder that she cares deeply for you and your family. Although you may sometimes feel alone, you are definitely watched over and protected. When life is stressful, though, as it has been lately for you, you may not feel the Blessed Mother's loving presence. So carry this card with you to help you know, or refer to at this video, that divine love is here for you. This card also asks you to keep your heart open and to continue caring for others, even though you may feel unappreciated or used. Remember that your spiritual path is to be loving and helpful, not to change others. However, you don't need to, nor should you, stay in an abusive, toxic situation or relationship. You can care for someone from a distance. Most importantly, care for yourself, dear one. Take time for you and attend to things that are important for your health, your happiness, and your well-being. So there were a lot of messages there for you guys. Know that people refer back to these energies that last about approximately a week, a month and a half, or so. Refer back when you have questions or you feel maybe lost or confused. And just let Spirit remind you of some things maybe that you just need to still think about and work through. Because I hope, especially in the month of December and for the holidays, that you guys find the peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, prosperity, and great health for you and your family. Thank you for stopping by. Merry Christmas, take care, and God bless.